Well, it is the bank our regions rely on, but Bendigo is pulling out of the bush. For one small town, it was their only bank. The next one, a 4-hour round trip away. So is this just business, or is regional Australia being forgotten? Mayor Nev Ferrier joins me. Nev, how big is this loss for the town of Taroom?
Oh, it's a real hell of a loss, Ali. It's not just the last bank in town, you know, it's a bit of the lifeblood of the community, to tell you the truth. And they have a fair few, you know, they've got 2 big race days a year and shows and camp drafts and rodeos. And you've got to have a big cash till for all that sort of stuff. So in the races and everything, when you've got a big crowd, the internet breaks down, Ali, and so everybody comes with a card. It doesn't work. It's just ludicrous stuff.
Hey, so how did you feel when you heard this news? Had you been given the heads up that it was going to happen?
No, we just got a letter on the 17th of July and said what it was. And it's been working really well. They've been here since 2016, which is great, you know, and they do a real good job there. The women running the show there at the pharmacy are terrific, you know. It's just the lifeblood of the town, and when it goes, all that's going to be left is the post offices, like it is in a lot of little towns, Ali, but you can't get a lot of money out of the post office.
So for those who don't know, it's a little over 5 hours drive northwest of Brisbane. As you're saying, heaps of people use cash, but you've also got, you know, you've got farmers and small businesses. They don't have the time to do a 4-hour round trip to the nearest bank. You've got the elderly, who many of them physically can't. I mean, what is the talk around town, and what are they going to do now?
Yeah, well, it's all a bit of a quandary at the moment, of course. You know, they're saying they come out, the Bendigo Bank come out and seen them, and they said, you can go to our agency at Mundubra. Well, if you go the most direct way to Mundubra, it's about 240 kilometres out there, but some of that's gravel road. Like, it's just ludicrous. It's nearly 3 hours to get there one way to go to there.
So people are stuffed, is what you're saying, Nev. People are stuffed.
Yeah, pretty well, mate, yeah.
What reason has the town been given for the closure?
Oh, it's the banking way. They're changing their banking apparently, but they're making everybody go on the internet and everything.
Hey, Nev, it's not just your town. Bendigo Bank is shutting down 28 of these regional banks right across the country. What does that tell you about the direction we're heading? Is regional Australia getting left behind?
Oh, my word, Ellie, and it is. The pressure's on, you know, and especially for councils as well. But that's something that's happening all over rural Australia. We're just taking up more and more what the state and the federal government should be doing, Ellie, and we haven't got the finance for it, of course.
No,
but we've got to do some of these things.
Absolutely not. Look, you know, and there is this push, right, to get more people to the regions. Our cities are bursting at the seams. You've got a housing crisis, got transport issues. But why would people make the move when there's no investment? I mean, even your hospital's maternity ward has been shut down.
We had to go to Gladstone is 120 kilometres away, like Rockhampton's 150 kilometres away. But Gladstone's only been birthing there the last 6 months or so. For 12 or 18 months, you couldn't have a kid in Gladstone either. It serves 80,000 people.
Yeah.
Like, it's a big place.
Hey, Nev, you know what? I mean, I grew up in a small country town, right? It was the best childhood ever. But when you're watching the local co-op close, the bank shut up shop, there is nowhere within a couple of hours where you can have a baby. It breaks your heart what is happening to regional towns.
Yeah, and we're still producing, you know, we're still putting money into the economy of Australia. Like, we got really great agriculture in Banana Shire, and Taroom's one of the elite places that for cattle in Australia. But you can't rent a house anywhere here, you know, and we got jobs going all the time. But how can people come, and older people can't come and retire here most of the time because we haven't got enough services for them.
Nev, are you dirty about this decision?
Oh, bloody oath, mate. This is a bit like the straw that broke the camel's back. And the people at Taroom have been battling for a long time, you know. And it's a good little town, Ellie. It's a really good, friendly town. How do you expect volunteers and that to have their street stalls and Christmas parades and all this sort of stuff if you've got to send someone a couple 100 kilometres to go and get some change so they can have a till at the bloody ground? It's
Absolutely. So just quickly, what message do you have for decision makers when it comes to looking after our regions?
We've got to go down swinging with this, and they're going to do this in 28 other you know, regional towns in Australia. We just can't let them pick us off one by one. So I'm going to ask our city cousins that'll listen to this, whether they're customers of Bendigo Bank or investors of Bendigo Bank, can they go in and take a few dollars out and put somewhere else and tell the people behind the counter, wherever agency they're in, that why you're doing it. And if they don't want to do that, can they write letters to them and really, bug them a bit about, why they're deserting, regional Australia.
Well said, Nev. Hey, look, we need to give our rural towns some love. Appreciate your chat tonight. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for putting it on, Ali.
I reckon he's going to go down swinging. Don't give up the fight on that one, Nev.